Hi, I'm Bill Martin. I'm the business unit manager for Rockwell Automation Supply of Power business. If you didn't have a chance to come to Automation Fair this year, please ask your local distributor to find out about the 1694 electronic circuit protector, which is this product here. So this is essentially a electronic version of a miniature circuit breaker that protects for DC, 24 volt DC applications. So you can bring in your main power feed or your main power supply into the power feed. And that can be up to a 40 amp power supply. And then you can select up to different protection modules, anywhere from 1 to 10 amps for those individual circuits. And it's truly an electronic circuit protector. So for example, if I'm running a 93% load, you'll see it blinking yellow there, letting you know there's a little warning level that is occurring. Or let's say I do have an overcurrent event, like at 120%. It'll be solid yellow, and eventually it's going to trip. And you can see it tripped red here. And compared to traditional circuit breakers, after they pop, you're always kind of trying to figure out which one tripped or not. These are very obvious. They're nice and bright, and you can tell instantly right away. Now you can reset it by pushing the window, and then you can turn it back on again to fully reset it. We also have an I/O link module available, so all this information could be communicated over I/O link back to a PLC. So what's nice is you can read back the voltage, the current from each protection slice. You can see what that max current was that caused the trip, or maybe you had a brownout condition. You can see what the min voltage was. All that can be brought back to the PLC and viewed on a panel view. Also, you can on the I/O link version, if we did have a trip event, you can do a remote reset from the panel view. So you don't have to go in and open up the panel and suit up. You can just hit it from the panel view and do it. And then finally, if you just want to turn on the circuit breaker on and off, just to control different circuits, you could also do that over I/O link through the PLC. So I kind of think of these as not only are they just a circuit breaker, they're kind of like a smart terminal block, especially the ones that are on I/O link. So again, you have the PLC read back all the data, you can control everything, remote trip reset. Very, very powerful way to do it. It also helps you organize your wiring in your panel a little bit better, so that's why I kind of think of it as more of a smart terminal block. The last thing is, like sensors usually require like a class 2 power source or like a small static switch. So there's two ways you can do that, either by a second power supply, which I don't mind selling you, but that's okay. If you just want to have one large power supply for that panel, we also have a class 2 protection slice. So you can still use your big power supply your panel with just one power supply, but then use our class 2 protection module to provide that power to all your class 2 circuits, like a sensor or a small panel view. So that's the 1694 electronic circuit protector.